This is a tarot reading for karmics. So if you know your karmic, if you've been dealing with your karmic, or if you just are curious about your karmic situation or what they're up to, this reading is for you. Now, I'm not sure what's going to come through. If you can hear noise, that's just my fan, because my temperature just goes really up when I'm doing readings. But this reading is about your karmic situation, your karmic person. And obviously, you know, when I say karmic, this is the person that is not meant to be with you long term. They're meant to be kind of there in your life to teach you a lesson, or, you know, show you your darkest side, or trigger you in ways where you pay attention to a change that is needing to happen in your life. So it might be uncomfortable, so be ready for that, okay? I don't know what's gonna come through, but let's see. Let's pull a karmic energy. This is someone that you are already in separation from. So some bullshit already happened between the two of you. You have this person blocked, or they have you blocked. But you know, there will be communication between the two of you, because I do see that you are still energetically tied, meaning there is unfinished business between the two of you. So I see communication between the two of you. Let's see what will happen in that communication. How will it happen? Soon. There will be a communication between the two of you soon. Ugh. The sob story. I still have feelings for you. I'm still attracted to you. We belong together. Let's get back together. Yeah, wow. There will be like a proposal or a reconciliation attempt here. I want to see how you feel about this person. How do you feel about this person? They still have a place in your heart. You don't really consider them to be a good person to be with. Maybe you already know that they are your karmic, right? That's why you clicked here, possibly. But it feels like they still have space in your heart. They still have like it's like you have a little room you locked away with a tiny key, and it's like reserved for them. You still have, I want to say feelings for this person, but it's feelings that you kept deep down within you. It's not really something you consciously acknowledge. Maybe when you are feeling emotional, you miss this person, or you think about this person and think, oh my God, I miss them, but they're toxic for me, they're not good for me, you know? Yeah, you think it's foolish to be with this person. And you somewhat know that this is a karmic. You know that this person is not meant to be in your life. You know that it's not meant to last. You know that. You feel that. So I feel like it's almost on a subconscious level. You still have feelings for this person. Maybe you are trying to convince yourself, I don't have feelings for this person, because it's easier for you to move on from this person if you don't acknowledge your feelings for them. I get it. Now, I want to see how they feel, and we already have the King of Cups. They are very much attached to you. They possibly have more feelings for you than you do for them. Let's see their feelings. Yeah, but they have their guard up. They're not going to come through. You know, this person has the audacity to think that you're going to come back to them, meaning that you are going to make the move towards them. And they're just pretending that everything is all right. You will come back. I don't have to worry about a thing. Yeah, this person is very confident that you're going to be the one that returns, so they don't have to do anything. What is this person doing right now? What are they doing right now? Right now, what is this person up to? Distracting themselves with work and money. So they're not paying attention to any feelings. It's almost like this person is rejecting any feelings, because once they start thinking about their feelings, it's complicated. They don't know what to do with them. They don't know what those feelings mean. So this person is constantly distracting themselves with other things that require no emotions. Yeah. It's like they have a fear of feeling right now. This person is like doing things to their physical appearance to increase their confidence as well. Hot damn. It's like they're doing everything else but feeling. They're doing everything else but feeling. They could be exploring their options. They could be with this person and that person, but there is no depth, no intimacy. It's like flirting, but they wouldn't even want to encourage flirting too much to the point where they start feeling. You know what I mean? Like, this person is even not fucking around with other people because they don't want to deal with emotions. Like I said, everything and anything that triggers their emotions, their feelings, it's like no. So this person is more likely flirting, and then once they catch themselves catching feelings, or even before they catch feelings, they cut the person off or they ghost this person. They keep their life busy with things, not people. And if their work is people, they see them as things. You know, they don't really see people as human beings. They see them as things, objects. This person is, I'm not saying that this person is a psychopath, or, I mean, they could be, I don't know. No, I don't think. But it's kind of reminding me of that outlook. This person is preventing anything that makes them feel. Maybe a sociopath, you know? So it's like this person is preventing any situation, any experience that could stir their emotions. It's like, oh, you're making me feel things? You're out. It's like they're not allowing anything. It's crazy to me, you know? Like, can you imagine? Damn. I feel like this person is only committed to their work, to making money, to themselves. There's a lot of attention on themselves, meaning they could be physically changing or physically changing their look. I just heard surgery. They could do plastic surgery, or I don't know, like fillers. They could do things that they think will make them feel better about themselves or increase their confidence. Anything that requires feelings, this person just takes out of the equation. Anything, and it's crazy because it's like anything, and they see people as objects. Like, what can I get from you? Will this be a good investment? Will I have some type of financial outcome from this? It feels like it's just down to business. It's just business. I'm not interested in you. And even if they involve themselves in romantic situations, they're not seeing them as romantic situations. They could be using people for their own benefit rather than feelings, or rather than having intentions to take things to the next level with them. Meaning this person could be like a gold digger. And it doesn't matter if you're a man or woman. I have seen both men and women become a gold digger. Okay, so this person is like, okay, so if we are going to date, how are you going to benefit me? Are you going to pay for my food, for my expenses, for my bills? No? Okay, I'm out. So it's like wow, interesting. This person could be dating people they're not attracted to. Damn! This person could be dating people they're not attracted to make sure they don't catch feelings. Hot damn! I feel sorry for the people that they date. And that's what gold diggers do. They will date people that are older, that are not attractive, that you class as ugly, according to them. Because it's easier not to catch feelings. It's easier to keep it as a business transaction. From their side anyway. The other person is like, I will give you anything. You know what I mean? So, ouch. Oh my god. Yeah, this person is all about themselves. Like, I'm getting a little narcissistic energy here, above average, because a lot of people forget that narcissism is actually in everybody, right? But there is above average narcissism where it lacks compassion, it lacks empathy, and that's when it becomes like abnormal, okay? Too much of anything is bad, even when it's good, okay? So I feel like this person is coming across as above average narcissistic, okay? So, yeah, this person is up to no good. And the reason why they're like this is because they don't want to feel anything. You really triggered this person. I want to say this. You really trigger this person. And let me tell you, when someone takes a path like this person has, if they have taken a path like this, in order to avoid feeling, for example, it's not going to end well for them. There will be a forced great awakening happening naturally when someone takes a path like they have taken. What will happen between the two of you? Will there be a reconciliation? Because I do see that they think that you will go back to them, but will there be a reconciliation? Let's see. Nope. No reconciliation here. So they can keep on dreaming, because I don't see a reconciliation happening here. I do see that it will take some time for you to get over each other, but you will not put any effort towards this person, and they are already running from putting any effort into anything, including you. Like, this person is like, I don't want to do anything. I'm gonna sit on my throne and let people serve me. Gold digger energy again. And you are like, fuck that, I'm not returning to this person. They have done enough damage. Whatever they did, I feel like you triggered them more than they triggered you. So the impact that you have on this person is way greater than the impact they had on you. Maybe you were their karma. And it might seem that you set them off into the wrong direction, but that is their decision. Meaning that because you triggered them, they are, instead of taking the lesson, they have taken it as a mission for themselves to not feel again. And that's going to cause an awakening at some point in their life, which is none of your business really, but we are being nosy here. So when people take the wrong path deliberately because they are trying to avoid a lesson, or instead of doing reflection after a trigger, they go and do the opposite of that, where they self-sabotage, because this, even though it looks good on the outside, is self-sabotage. When you prevent yourself from feeling and look at people as objects and look at the benefits of the things that they can provide you, then you are not on the right path. You have not learned the lesson. So this person, even though it doesn't look like they are having a bad life, they are. This is not going to end well. Let me see how it will end. I mean, I already know there will be an awakening, because That is the automatic result of someone taking a path like this. They will reach a dead end. Again, I expected that to come through. Yeah. You know what? When people spend a long time not feeling, they will reach a point where they crash. Because one thing about being a human being is that it comes with feelings, it comes with emotions, it comes with senses. And because this person has put like off on feelings, off on emotions, off on senses, it will, like when they switch it back on by force, they will be like hit with this overwhelming, I can't even say it, I can't even think of the words. Like it will be so overwhelming emotionally that it will hit them like a brick on their face. It will hit them, because when you decide that you just want to like not feel, which you can do, by the way, you know, people do it all the time. You can switch your emotions. I mean, detachment is a one way to do it. But the difference between detachment and this person is that detachment is a skill, meaning that you can turn off your emotions for some time and then turn it on back again. That is detachment. It's when you deliberately, depending on the circumstance, you can switch your emotions in order to think logically, in order to deal with something that needs your logic and clarity instead of the overwhelming feelings. Detachment, right? But this person has detached without knowing how to turn their emotions back on again, and they prefer the detached state, meaning they're not really being responsible with their detachment. And once they are forced to turn their feelings on, because you can't live your life forever like this. Once you turn on your feelings, it will hit them like a brick of wall, like a wall of bricks, whatever the term is. It will hit them like there will be an overwhelming amount of feelings that will hit them all at once. This person will go into a breakdown. This person is like having the day of their life, like and then something happens and then they just break down. They just I see it as someone that is sitting in the corner rocking like a crazy type of feeling, because it has been suppressed for so long that once it's turned on again, it's going to cause an explosion. Kind of like, if you want to think about like analogies for this, it kind of reminds me of like the high pressured pot. I love cooking, so I know these things, even though I don't have high pressure to cook pot. You know, when you have like a high pressure pot to boil like slow cook like meat, so you put it like, you lock it, because if you don't it will explode. You lock it and you put it on the stove, and if you open it unexpectedly, it can explode in your fucking face and hurt you. But if you know how to do it, you can do it safely, right? It kind of feels like this person has put the pressure cap on, and they are not aware that if they open it, or if there's something that forces it open, it's going to explode in their face. And I feel like that's what they're going to experience. And that is when they are stopped. You must do reflection. Stop. You must feel everything now. Damn, I almost feel sorry for this person. Almost. So, that's what we have here. Do I want to look into your energy and what will happen to you? Yes or no? Yes, okay. Where will you be while all of this mess happens to this person? You will heal. You will heal and... Oh, be careful, be careful, be careful of addiction. Be careful of addiction. You could find a way or a substance that could make you feel better and make you feel like, you know, you can live life happily. You could end up with another person and drag that fucking baggage with you. Okay, so you kind of misled me at the beginning. Where's my shoulder clicking? You misled me at the beginning, because I do see that you will decide to move on with your life. You might have thought that you've healed enough for you to move on to a new connection, and then you will realize that you have not fucking healed properly, because some of the energy that you had with this karmic is going to show up with your new connection. So I see you moving on with someone else. I see that you possibly thought that you've healed from the bullshit that you experienced with this person, but then realize, hey, I actually did not, because I'm dragging the energy of this karmic into my new connection. You might even make it your mission to make this connection work, because you don't want the karmic situation to repeat. So you might turn into a people pleaser. With this energy, I'm not surprised, because you could be desperate for validation. You could be like desperate for, you know, when people go through a bad situation, they become like extra grateful for the next connection or the next situation. But then they don't realize that the reason why they're becoming extra is because of their past. Same way you would give, for example, if I give a homeless person $100 or pounds, whatever your currency is, and they will be like, oh my God, thank you very much, and they will remember me forever. But if I give $100 to a rich kid, they'll be like, oh, thanks, and tomorrow they'll forget about me. Because you were starved from being in a good connection, you will be extra with this person. You will worship them. And that can be a bad thing, you know, like I said earlier. Anything that is like too much of anything is bad. It doesn't matter even if it's good. So too much of anything is bad even when it's good. My tummy agrees, okay? So I feel like you need to be mindful of how much you are trying to make this connection work, because it feels like you are dragging the baggage into this connection and thinking, I must make this work. And sometimes you see red flags, you see like the next connection is possibly bad or as bad as before, the connection before it, but you continue with it because you've taken it as a mission to make it work. And that is an indication that you have not healed properly. So do keep an eye on that, because you will reach a point where you also could have a breakdown. A little bit more aggressive though, because you will feel like, nothing good is happening to me, nothing good is coming out of this. So, you know, at the end of the day, I feel like even though you were this person's karma, they traumatized you. And when you are a vessel for karma, sometimes, like, here's the thing, sometimes we are put in people's lives as karma, but we get damaged as well, right? Especially when we don't know that that's what we're supposed to do. And then we are left with that damage to heal it, to whatever, and sometimes people don't heal it, sometimes people take it to their next connection. And it can be tough. So even though you taught this person a great lesson and they are nowhere near learning it just yet, but they will, you are also damaged. You also got like collateral damage, is that what they call it? because you were close to this person. You mixed with their energy. And it will require healing from you in order to get to the point where you can truly be in a connection without the effect of the past, especially this karmic. Because I see they traumatized you to the point where you want to be a people pleaser. Someone that is insisting on making the next connection work. And I don't give a fuck about that. If this person is not, because they show up as someone that is really good for you, but at the same time you feel like at some point you are the one that is giving more. And there is like a psychological element to this. When you give a person more than you are receiving, they become comfortable with that. They get used to it. They start to take more than they give. And you will be doing that. It's almost like you will ruin this connection because you will give too much. So too much of anything is what? Bad. Even when it's what? Good. I feel like I'm giving a lesson. Well, yeah, it is a lesson, right? Alrighty then, that's what I have for you. I wish you the best of luck. I will see you soon.